What's going on, guys? Brady here, back with more Free Code Camp, and on this episode we are going to start building a piano. And here's a preview of what we're going to build, so let's get started and begin with the basic HTML structure. Dot type HTML, HTML head, title, piano. Okay. Your HTML element should have an opening tag with a lang attribute of, okay, HTML lang. Okay. There we go. We got our basics down. Now, add two meta tags. One to optimize your page for mobile devices, and one to specify an accepted char set for the page. Meta char set equals UTF-8. And I forget the other one, it's super long. Meta, it's like viewport, yep. Meta viewport equals meta viewport content to width device minus width initial scale equals 1.0. Okay, I think that's wrong. One meta element should have a name set to viewport. There we go. Alright, time to start working on the piano. Create a div element. Within your body element, the ID set to piano. Okay. Nest a second div element with the class set to keys. Within your keys element, add 7 div elements. Within your keys element, we're going to add div class key. And we need 7 of these. Copy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Remember that a class attribute can have multiple values. To separate your white keys from your black keys, you'll add a second class value of black key. Class key, black key. So we're going to do class key, black dash dash key. To your second, let's copy this. Second, third, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Your second key element should also have a class of black dash dash key. Div class key, black key. Okay, so I think it's this and not. I don't think we're supposed to have the comma. Let's see if that's what it is. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Alright. Now copy the set of 7 key elements and paste 2 more sets. So copy, and then paste, paste. All right. Add a link element. Add a link element within your head element. For that link element, set the rel attribute to style sheet and the ref set to ./styles.css. Close that off. Alright, browsers can apply default margin and padding values to specific elements. To make sure your piano looks correct, you need to reset the box model. Add an HTML rule selector and set the box sizing to border box. Now that you have reset the HTML box model, you need to pass that on to the elements within as well. To do this, you can set the box sizing property to inherit, which will tell the targeted elements to use the same values as the parent element. You'll also need to target the pseudo elements, which are special keywords that follow a selector. The two pseudo elements you will be using are the before/after pseudo elements. The before selector creates a pseudo element, which is the first child of the selected element, while the after selector creates a pseudo element, which is the last child of the selected element. These pseudo elements are often used to create cosmetic content, which you will see later in this project. For now, create a CSS selector to target all elements with the star and include the pseudo elements with before, after, set the box sizing property to inherit. So I'm going to reset because you should have a star. So is this supposed to be on this? We're going to see. Before, comma, after. Am I just supposed to get rid of this? Box sizing set to inherit. Okay. Now, target your piano element with an ID selector. Set the background color to 00471B. The width to 992 pixels and the height to 290 pixels. And we got that big green bar there. Set the margin of the piano to 80 pixels auto. Okay. Time to style the keys. Below the piano rule, target the keys. 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 Background color. Width of 949 pixels and a height of 180 pixels. And what did that give us? I don't think. There we go. Got a big black box. Give the keys a padding left of 2 pixels. Alright, move the keys into position by adjusting the piano selector. Set the padding to 90 pixels, 20 pixels, 0, 20 pixels. Alright. Alright guys, we're at exercise 15. I'm going to go ahead and stop here. There's only about 30 in this exercise. So we're going to make that into the last video. So we should finish the piano up in the next one. But I do want to thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.